What's good, YouTube? We're back with another reaction, and today we're gonna be reacting to the drama that's been going around with the streamer award. Cassinet, his friends were at streamer awards, and this girl named FanFan was making some crazy jokes about Cassinet being Diddy. You know how Diddy just had a documentary presented by 50 Cent. That was very crazy in my opinion, comparing Cassinet to Diddy. How you gonna compare somebody who's done crazy shit like that? From what we seen from the trial and everything he's been accused of, I wouldn't even want my name to be around Diddy. But yeah, she made that joke and they didn't really appreciate that. I wouldn't appreciate either, because that's crazy comparing me to Diddy. But yeah, she made some unfunny jokes, and this is the aftermath. Some dude named Stock God, he was basically just telling us that somebody wanted to hurt FanFan after the award show for what she said. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this and see what they're talking about, man.
I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom,
and I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen this dude in my life. It's crazy. There's a lot of streamers I don't even know about. I've never seen this streamer in my life, and I've been watching a lot of streams. I've never seen this streamer. Is he a streamer or he just be doing YouTube? No, he has to be a streamer, because how will he know this? He has to be at the streamer awards. So yeah, he definitely a streamer.
I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, that."
So unfortunately, we have some crazy shit that we got to talk about today. For some of you guys that watch the streamer awards, you remember some of the bad jokes, and I love FanFan, but it's just not really her thing. She's good at streaming. She's funny on stream. Stand-up comedy is probably something that she should leave alone regardless. They're just jokes. It's really not that serious.
Yeah.
If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. But the Kai Cenat jokes obviously made some of his friends upset. And we saw the clip where Ty Lil decided to grab the mic and let her know that if it's not funny, then why are you doing this?
On that note, I agree with what Tyler did. That's a real friend for you, because you know it's not a funny joke. First, she called Streamer University uneducated. Why is it uneducated? Because a black man made it. I don't want to make it about race, but it's like at the end of the day, a black man made it, so it's uneducated. But maybe she just meant it uneducated because it wasn't really college shit. But we know it's for entertainment. At the end of the day, he didn't need to say all that. But also comparing Cassinet to Diddy is crazy. You seen the documentary, right? And it's like, why would you want to compare anybody to Diddy? Yeah, he looks like Diddy, but okay. You say you had a documentary of you recently released by 50 Cent. It's crazy. Yeah, we get it. He looks like Diddy. Like, it's different when niggas who you know make jokes of that, because y'all in that same circle and they understand it's all jokes. But when somebody else says it that you don't really know or fuck with like that, it's different, because it's like, you don't know me like that. Why are you making those type of jokes? You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think she meant anything of it. It was just jokes, but she took it too far and should have let it go. But yeah, I understand where Tyler is coming from, because that's his guy, man. Come on.
You broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university.
I mean, the most expensive haircut was a funny one, but saying the least uneducated university is crazy. And look at how Kai just looking at her like, what the hell this dumb bitch talking about? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Kai looks so much more mature now. Bro has a fucking goatee, he has a mustache. He look way mature now. You can tell he growing up.
So congratulations.
Speaking of which, when he comes back from stream, how is it gonna be now that he's like been gone for so long? I don't think he's gonna be the same. Like, he gonna be more mature. Who knows? It might be like a shift in his audience, but we'll see. It's just me yapping. There's had nothing to do with the video. I'm just yapping it right now. But yeah, let's keep watching. Let me stop yapping, y'all.
Congratulations to you. Oh, and also university. So congratulations to you.
They paying on that nigga so.
Also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Look at Ray over there like, what? That's crazy. Why'd you say that? Yeah, that's weird. I ain't gonna lie. And the fact they zoom on this nigga like that, god damn, bro.
50 Cent.
Back off.
That was you.
Why she laughing? You know, see? You know it's not funny, because look at the laugh. That looks like an embarrassment laugh. It looks like she's embarrassed. You see that? That's how you know it's not funny. Because look at how she's laughing, bro. She looks so embarrassed.
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Dead ass.
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Come on, I thought it was funny.
Here. Do you want to do a joke?
No.
Okay. I only said that because he got his hair cut.
Now, obviously, that's not that bad. I don't think that he needed to grab the mic and say all of that, although I do think that a lot of the jokes it was really awkward. But again,
Yeah, very.
We made a video, we talked about that already. Regardless, some crazy shit went down after that happened, because apparently somebody by the name of Stock Guy went to the bathroom he overheard some of the most ridiculously vile shit about FanFan over some jokes that just really aren't that serious.
True story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, that bitch, man, that bitch. I'll toss that bitch. Well, I'll fucking knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth, man? That bitch. Who the she thinks she?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really I thought it was a bit. I thought it was a bit.
So how credible is this though? He's the only person that heard that. How do we know this is even true? How do we know? Can't say he's lying, but how do we know if this is true or he's just making some shit up? But shit.
And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, "Yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good?" And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, "Ah, man, he's just from New York." And then they both left, and I was like, normally it's none of my business and I don't get involved in it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around, so I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit, but then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like, you know, obviously saying some shit, like talking about beating the shit, like actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual SA shit with her. And I'm like, dude, this is like, dude, if he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like, that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that shit. You can't say that. Yeah, that's
true.
Shit.
You cannot say that shit. That shit weird.
And so, but that was all. That was.
But I don't know how credible this nigga. So he's the only one that heard that shit. I don't know, man. I don't really know.
I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss and this guy was losing his mind. And he was really upset about it. So
now, as soon as I came across this on Twitter, the first post that I saw said that it was Ty Lil. And I can understand why people might think that, because he grabbed the microphone, because he said
I don't think Tyler would do that.
When you hear this in the bathroom, you're like, well, it's obviously got to be Ty Lil. But I feel like we need to do a little bit of detective work, because I don't think that it's Ty Lil. And some people are saying that it's Dez, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be who it is. And plus the fact that the guy said, hey, don't mind him, he's from New York, he's just, you know, getting a little out of hand. Like, it all equals one of them. And I just don't think that Ty Lil has that same personality. We've seen Dez crash out a million times over shit that really isn't that serious. And then there's also this other clip that surfaced that I'm assuming he posted that pretty much said, if you mess with my man Kai, I'm messing with your life.
You can play with my man Kai Snap, I'm gonna play with their life.
So I feel
That
like
nigga just be talking, bro.
Dez is most likely the one, and either
that nigga just be talking, bro. Y'all be
you know,
taking
just don't
everything
mind
way
him.
too
He's just
serious.
having a moment. He's from New York.
He just
It's
be
not that
talking,
serious.
and he
Calm
drunk
down.
too,
And I get
probably.
it. Dez does crash out a lot, and it's not like every time he crashes out, he goes and does some crazy shit. But it's like, you can't say this.
Yeah, that's
kind
not
of
some
thing,
shit you say.
especially when Kai's your man. Like, if
Dead
Kai
ass.
is your man that much, and you willing to mess up somebody else's life over Kai, you should also be willing to not be that stupid to keep putting him in a position where his friends look this crazy. I just don't understand why it was that serious over that joke that you guys have made yourself. We've all watched the Diddy joke get made to Kai.
I mean, here's the thing though. It's different when somebody you don't know says the joke, because you don't know if they mean it in a good way or a harmful way. I'm pretty sure FanFan didn't mean it like that, but it's still different. You don't know that person like that. Like, bro, it's basically like your parent saying some shit to you, and then some other parents say that same shit to you. your parents can say that shit to you because they're your parents, but somebody else say that shit to you, you're gonna feel like, who are you? I don't know you. You're not my dad. You're not my mom. It's some shit like that. But yeah, it's like when y'all in the same circle, it's cool because you know them niggas. You know they're not really mean it like that. But it's different when somebody else says it. It's hard to explain, but niggas, y'all should know. Y'all should know what I mean, man. Y'all should definitely know.
By his friends, by his viewers, by all sorts of different people, even himself made the joke, and because somebody said it now and it fell flat and they didn't like it, now you're in the bathroom saying that.
But it's like, nigga, you had a whole award show with his peers and all that, and you saying them jokes. It's weird, bro. It's just weird. It's not a good joke. Like, nigga, just get off it. It's not a good joke. It don't matter if she meant it in a bad or good way. It's still not a good joke, nigga. Like, get off it. But yeah, whoever was in the bathroom, and if they did say that shit, that's crazy. You say you're gonna beat her ass, choke her, she ain't gonna, yeah, I ain't gonna say you're gonna sexual assault. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's not, the joke is not that bad to say that. Like, bro, even so, shouldn't be saying that. Like, what? That's crazy. But whoever said that, definitely, Kai gotta talk. If that was Des, Kai definitely gotta talk to him about it. I ain't gonna lie, Kai definitely gotta talk to him about that, because that's not something you said. Yeah, that's weird. That's some Kick shit. That's why I don't even fuck with Kick. Niggas on Kick just be saying weird shit, doing weird shit. That's why I don't really want to get, like, I have a Kick account, but I don't never stream on there. Because it's like, there's no moderation. People just say anything on there. That's that video, but there was another video as well. So let's go ahead and react to that video as well. Let's see what he talking about. So this is the second video. He said your race out of the story shocks everyone. So I'm guessing it was your rage and Dez. If it was Dez that said that shit, they were conversating, and so your rage about to speak on it. So let's see. I'm hopefully your rage gonna speak on it in this video, but let's see.
If you're wrong, that's the fucked up part.
So in an interesting turn of events, I really don't know what's happening. If you
Yeah,
watch
me
my last
neither,
video,
bro.
we couldn't 100% prove that it was Dez, but we pointed pretty closely to the fact that he had left around that same time. Stock Guy explained that they were from New York because someone said, yo, he's just from New York. And it's like, how many guys are there that are from New York that are saying shit like I just don't feel like there's that many. We've also seen Dez crash out for a million different things, especially on people that don't deserve it. But now Stock Guy has come forward and said, listen, I never said a name.
Everyone has an agenda.
See, it's shit like that, bro. If you know the person who it is, like, why don't you call it out? Why you being so secretive with the name? You know, like, you can just pinpoint the person. You see a picture, you see a stream, you gonna see the person's face, you know who it is. Why don't you just come out and say the name? Why you being so secretive about it if it actually did happen? Because that's not something to play with. And whoever said that should be checked. Like, yeah, like, so why is you being secretive with it if it actually did happen? Because that's some crazy shit. So if you know who it is, come out and say it. Like, don't try to be all secret about it if this shit actually did happen. That's why I'm saying, did this actually happen, or is this nigga just creating a story? But it's definitely possible. But it's like, why you being secretive about it? Well, you scared you're gonna get backlash from that community? Nigga, you already getting backlash either way because you brought it out in the first place. If you was scared about getting backlash, you shouldn't have brought it out in the first place. So if you really gonna say who it is, say who it is, nigga. If you gonna talk about it, you gotta say who it is. Stop being so secretive about it. That's my whole thing about it, you know?
Everyone is going to try and spin it the way they want. All I said is that after that event, I was in the bathroom and someone said some really fucked up shit. And now everyone has decided to put a name to it.
So why ain't you put a name to it? Like, you saw this person's face. That's why I don't understand. Why you being so secretive about it? Why don't you put a name on it? Because that's not something anybody should be saying. And that person did say that. You gotta check that person. That person gotta get checked. Because, nigga, nobody should be saying that. So you just being secret about it is like, it makes me believe that this shit is not true. And you just made this shit up. Because you can't say you scared of getting backlash. Because, nigga, if you scared of getting backlash, don't even bring this shit up in the first place.
Racist? I'm a clout chaser? Oh, no matter what you do, I'm getting death threats. I have people saying, oh, I heard that you live in Delaware now, we gonna find you. Shit like, better not show up to the next TwitchCon, right? I mean, it's in Europe. You can't afford to go.
Bruh. This nigga know that's probably just kids, bruh. Like, you taking that way too serious. Them kids, bruh. Them niggas not gonna do shit. Them kids.
Right? Like,
they just trying to get a rise out of you.
Murk your ass and shit. I'm like, you know what? Dude, shut the up, bro. Listen, you got to get up for school in the morning. Just turn.
Yeah, those are little kids. They're not gonna do nothing to you.
People will lose their minds over this shit, no matter what you do. Right? Here's another one. Put a name out there, you pussy. If I'm not 100, and I mean 100% sure of exactly who somebody is, because I didn't know any of these people before, I still.
Bro, it don't matter if you know the person or not. They give you a picture right now. Let's say you get robbed, nigga. You get robbed. You gonna remember that shit, right? They give you a picture of 5 different niggas. You gonna see the person who robbed you, and you gonna remember that face. Like, nigga, unless they're wearing a mask. So, I don't know what you mean. You ain't try to put a name on it because you're not sure who it is. Nigga, if you saw the person's face, you know who it is. They give you a picture right now. You can describe that person. You can describe that person. You know who it is, bro. So what are you talking about? That's not an excuse, bro. Don't say you don't know who it is. If you heard a person and you went up to the person, you even said you talked to the person. They say that you from New York. So don't act like you don't know who it is, bro. Now you want to take it back? Nah, bro. Don't act like that. If you know the person, call them out. Nigga trying to, come on, bro.
I'm not going to say something if I'm not 100% sure, because if I put what happened to the wrong person, even if there's a 1% chance, then I'm a fucking pussy. Then I'm a piece of shit. You know why? Because now you're actually dragging somebody who might not be real, putting something and attaching it to their name from your mouth to them. And that's worse than anything else. If you're not 100, and I mean 100% sure exactly who it was to a T, you don't do that thing. Because if you're wrong...
Bro, I understand that part, but it's like, nigga, you talked to the other dude, and the other dude said, oh, no, he's from New York. So you know who it was, bro. Don't act like you don't know who it was. That's why I don't like. You know who it was.
Well, then you shouldn't say shit at all. I'm talking to my community. I'm telling them what happened. There was an incident that happened. That's all.
Oh, now you're talking to your community?
What you
Come
take
on,
from
bro.
That's on you, little bro.
You're not just talking to your community, nigga. Come on, bro. You know a nigga's gonna clip anything you say. Like, bro, don't say you just talking to your community, bro. Niggas gonna clip anything you say and it's gonna go viral, especially when it's about a big name like Dez, who hangs around Costin, who's a big name. Come on, bro. Anything you say is gonna go viral. And you could be lying, it's gonna go viral, regardless if it's true or not. So you coming over here talking about you just talking to your community is bullshit. Come on, bro.
I'm pretty sure I know after everybody saw the person that did it, but I still don't know 100%. My point wasn't to get this out there. My point wasn't to cause drama. I was just bullshitting around with you guys about the award show, saying, "Hey, listen, this is what happened. This is what, yeah, these."
Nigga, what? Is this nigga really an uncle? Cause what type of logic is that? Something like that. How is that bullshit? Come on, Unc. You talking about sexual assault? That's not bullshit. You a whole 45-year-old man. You should know that. That's not something niggas just talk about on a regular like that. So how is that bullshit? I was just bullshitting with you guys about what happened at the award show. Nigga, what? Come on, bro. That don't even compare to the jokes about Costin that being looking like Diddy. That don't even compare. So what are you talking about, bro? That's not bullshit. That's not something you should be joking about. Come on, bro. Bro, Uncle, you getting me heated right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Unc. You should know better, nigga. You like 45 years old. You should know that ain't no joke.
Yeah, these people, we had fun doing this. Oh my God, I remember this one thing that happened. That's all that happened.
No, it's not.
This wasn't me going to fucking TMZ or something.
No, it's not, nigga.
But everybody's gonna twist their own story.
It's not like that at all.
To be honest, it's kind of weird that he's getting death threats and all these different messages because he really never did say a name. He just said, hey, I was in the bathroom and I came across this situation. This is what happened. And he's telling his community. Obviously, it's going to get clipped. It's going to go all
Yes,
over the
exactly.
internet. And then people start to put a name to it. And because everybody else, including myself, put a name to it, it said, this seems like who it might be. Obviously, it's just our opinion. Nobody can say for a fact that it was actually Dez. But now that people that like Dez are going after him for something that he never said. If anything, anything, send the death threats to me and all the people that are actually saying, we think that this might be Dez. I'm okay with it. Listen, it's been a crazy 2025. I'm looking for a reason to crash out. The only thing that kind of confuses me about all of this is that in his original video, he made it seem like he was pretty much face to face with them. And
that's what I'm saying, nigga. See? My point exactly, nigga. He said, oh, he from New York. So that means there was 2 people. And then, because it has to be 2 people. Because he said, oh, he's from New York. It has to be 2 people. He's talking to one dude who said, oh, he's from New York. And there's the other dude who said the thing that he said. So you got to know who it is, nigga. If you saw his face, you know who it is. That's why I keep saying, bro. Just from a picture alone, you know who it is, bro. You get robbed right now, the person got no mask on. I promise you, a week later, somebody show you a fucking 5-liner of person who it could be that robs you. You gonna call that person out, cause nigga, you just got robbed a week ago. That shit probably still in your head. Like, I just got robbed, bro. And you saw the person's face, you gonna know who it is. You gonna remember that face. So what he's saying right now, it doesn't add up. Cause how you gonna say that and then you claim he said, oh, he's from New York, and then you gonna claim you don't remember the person's face? Nah, bro.
I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good?
Oh, yo, man, are you okay? Are you, see? And he looked at me. So you saw his face exactly, nigga.
Like this. And his friend goes, oh, man, he's just from New York. And then
so it was 2 people.
And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this shit. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit.
So if I'm being honest, this whole I'm not 100% sure, it's just, I guess it's a little bit weird to me, because I feel like if he had the interaction with them where the friend said, hey, that's my boy, he's from New York, don't mind him, that means that you guys were face to face enough to have a conversation. So I feel like you could just pull up a picture and see who it was. And
that's what I'm saying, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Way that he went back to his seat with people that he knows and didn't say, yo, guess what just happened in the bathroom?
That's what I'm saying.
Would have figured out who it was. I wouldn't even be surprised if he pointed them out to his friends, like, yo, that's the guy right there. So I can only assume he's trying to avoid the drama and probably thought to himself, hey, I can tell this story to my community because it's a crazy thing that happened, not thinking that it's gonna go viral and everyone's gonna want to know who it is that he's talking about. Now, that aside, I came across a clip from Your Rage who says that he was actually outside smoking with Dez, Tylil, and some other people, possibly around the same time that Stock Guy claims that he was in the bathroom.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it 100,000. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever was right before the FaZe announcement or some shit like that had to do with FaZe winning or something, right before it was something, there was an intermission. I was outside smoking with AIM, Ty, Dez, Silky. I swear on my life. I don't know if they went to the bathroom before or after that. We were smoking though, but that was right before FaZe was announced for some shit. So I don't know if that's the same time. It could be 2 different times.
So being the only thing he could say was that it was before FaZe went on stage, and he wasn't completely sure of the timeline. Obviously, we had to pull up the VOD, and he's not far off. So this is the original timestamp of the picture from overhead that's been circulating that shows that Dez and Tylil are not in their seat, and it's around 5:41:33. But because we were so focused on Dez and Tylil, we didn't notice that the FaZe boys are actually standing up. Now, I can't tell if they're going or coming, but they clearly were moving around at this time. And then in the next overhead shot, this is right before FaZe won their award, and this is 5:51:32, and they were back in their seats. So I don't doubt that Your Rage is telling the truth. He probably smoked with them. It doesn't mean that this didn't happen, though, because he only went to the bathroom for a couple of minutes. And they might have went outside to smoke because Tylil and his boys were probably like, yo, Dez, you gotta calm down. Yo, let's go outside and smoke. Like, that might be why they were outside smoking. I don't know. Obviously, I can't. This is just my opinion. I can't say for sure.
What that said?
Might be why they were outside smoking.
What that said? Let me read that, y'all. Give y'all more context. At Corden, I forgot that Tyler had addressed this too. He didn't mention smoking. He says he didn't go to the bathroom with Dez. I believe they were smoking, but him not using that as the excuse makes me think the timeline doesn't match up to debunk it.
Okay, I don't know. Obviously, I can't. This is just my opinion. I can't say for sure. All of this stuff is alleged because we don't know. But I find it hard to believe that there's another person there who seems to have the same I'm gonna blow up mentality as Dez and was in the bathroom just flipping out, and his friend's like, yo, he's from New York. Don't worry about him. He's gonna calm down. How many other guys from New York were there that would flip out like that? And you have to consider the fact that they also had to have been mad at the jokes. Like, they're not just gonna get mad for no reason. So it has to be somebody that either was made fun of or had a friend that was made fun of. And I feel like once we narrow it down, there's not that many people from New York that have that kind of a mentality. So that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure that that's who it is, but again, this is just us talking. This is my opinion. I can't say 100%, but you guys come to your own conclusion. Let me know what you think down below. I will catch you in the next one, homies.
My opinion is, I think if he not trying to put a name on this shit, I think it ain't happen. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like, bro, that's not something you joke about. And you're not gonna forget somebody's face like that. So it's like, bro, it's either you gonna put a name on it, or why even bring it up in the first place? Or you just trying to go viral or something? Viral from a topic like that? It just makes no sense. Nigga's 45 years old. He should know better. He should know better that's gonna get clipped, and he gonna have to put a name on it. So if you don't want to talk about the name in the first place, you don't even brought it up. That's my opinion about it. But there's another video as well, so let's see. There's another video. All right, so I'm guessing this is Dez now. Dez is talking about his point of view. He said the video's titled "Costing That Friend Admits He Was in the Bathroom." All right, so he was in the bathroom. Okay, so let's see what he talking about.
What? What? He look hard at everybody. He's a walking meme. The last, what? The last thing in the world, planet, I robbed him. What? I don't give a who did what. Y'all robbed him. What?
So obviously, as you can see from the clip, Dez has finally responded to everything going on. And he might be one of the most unhinged people I've ever seen in my entire life. So I assume everybody that's watching this already knows what's going on, but the quickest recap I could give anybody who's not completely sure, we just had the Streamer Awards recently. There was a floor host by the name of FanFan who is absolutely beautiful. And if someone could pass that along to her, I would very greatly.
She don't want you, nigga. She do not want you, bro. Go ahead. I'm not even gonna promote that.
Here and lie to you, the shit was pretty bad, and unfortunately some people got upset about it. And during an intermission, there was a streamer by the name of Stock Guy who just does stocks. He's not even a part of any of these communities really, and he went to the bathroom and he overheard somebody saying that they wanted to kick in FanFan's teeth and essay her and all sorts of crazy vile shit, and he said it to his community. The shit got clipped, it went viral, and everybody looking at the cameras, including myself, kind of came to the conclusion that Dez was one of the people that wasn't at his seat. It was right after the Kai Cenat joke, and he's the kind of person to crash out and say shit like that. There's not many people at that Streamer Awards that has those kind of crash outs. So obviously the internet started to say that it's most likely Dez. He's finally come forward and this is what he had to say.
Why do you call the authorities if I made them heinous threats, like them crazy? Why do you call the authorities to remove me? I can't remove somebody else out the awards when they jumped out there. When somebody jumped out there and did how they felt, why y'all removed them? Why did they get me removed? Because you know I didn't say that. You lying ass, grown ass man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you knew who said it, or you was face to face with the person, you definitely gonna put a name on it. You gonna put a name on it. Now he talking about in that last video, he's talking about he wasn't sure, he don't remember. Like, bro, come on, bro. You gotta remember. You gotta remember. And Dez said he didn't say it, but looking from outside and then looking in, it's like we see Dez, his personality, he be crashing out a lot, so it's like I can see where niggas assume he's the nigga who said it. I can see where they assume that, if he even said it, if anybody ever said.
I didn't say that. You know I didn't say that, fam. And it hurts me, and it hurt when it hurt me, cause my mother called me crying. Cause you see a baby boy. Yeah, my mom got 3 kids, like I'm the baby boy. My father, I'm his only child, bitch. And to see that niggas lying on his kid, that really do a lot of good shit, that actually came from being a badass child, and everybody hated him, you lying on me. You could have just told the truth. And I probably would have told you.
If he told the truth, why would you tell him to suck your dick if the truth is you don't say anything? Does that, huh? The truth is you didn't say anything. Does that make any sense? Why is this? Who is this dude though? This nigga. I ain't gonna lie. It seems like this dude, whoever's making this video, he just wants Dez to be guilty as fuck. I don't know, bro. Kind of like real bias. I'm not gonna lie. It's real bias.
Suck my dick. Nah, that is like, at the end of the day, you lied on me. You lied on me.
And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Anyone that's not from New York might not get it, but we do tell people to suck our dick a lot. We say shit like that a lot. So there's a chance that he did say something like that, and that's what the whole essay stuff was. But regardless, if he's saying anything about kicking her teeth in her, which I get that he said that he didn't say that, but it's Dez. We can see the way that he's gonna act in some of these other clips I'm gonna show you from the stream, and it just is hard to not believe it. I don't see any reason why this stock guy would lie. Again, there's no clout for him. He's not a part of this community. He just does stocks, which is probably a much older audience that doesn't give a shit about this community. So there's no benefit for him to lie. He's genuinely just saying, this is what I came across. He didn't even give Dez his name. So it's not like he doesn't like Dez and he was trying to take him down. He genuinely was just saying, hey guys, look at true story. This is some shit that happened. And as far as everything else, I mean, he basically admitted he was in the bathroom. He just said, I didn't say all that stuff. I just said that she was sucking his dick with the teeth. Except I can't help but stick on the fact that I don't understand why the stock guy would lie. There's no point. He didn't say his name. He didn't make some big grand video to try to get attention or views or money because he doesn't make that kind of content. So there's no reason that he's gonna suddenly just make up this story. I kind of wish that somebody else that was in the bathroom comes forward and is like, yo, I overheard it too.
Yeah, we need a third party. Yeah, we definitely need one.
Stand on it and be like, yes, it was Dez. I saw his
yeah,
picture.
exactly.
That was the guy. This is what he said word for word.
That's what I need to know. Like, if you gonna say some shit like that, you gotta own up
Part
to
of the
it.
reason is probably because he doesn't know who's who. Again, he's
gotta
not
say
part of
who
this
it
community.
was.
It's like, I don't want to get involved in all this shit. But what I saw was crazy. So I will keep an eye on the situation because obviously I don't want someone to get hurt. But I'm not gonna interject myself in there because I don't know what this is all about. So I don't know. Or it could be again that maybe Dez is crazy and maybe he was saying some wild shit and just that aggressiveness that he always has in his voice just made it seem so much worse than it was. But regardless,
that could
either
be.
way you look at, like, that man,
Yeah, it's still
needs to chill
bad,
out.
bro.
This next
It's still
clip I'm gonna
bad.
show you where he talks about them ripping off Rakai. This is one of the most unhinged individuals I've ever seen get in front of a camera. Like, this is him. I'm just like, I couldn't imagine like trying to actually communicate with him on a complex level.
Let's talk about the real facts. Y'all robbed my baby glitch. What? Fuck what? What? What?
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
robbed my baby glitch. What?
Said to rob his baby glitch.
Pussies. Y'all robbed him. What? What?
How is this unhinged? Nigga just mad. Like, what? What's wrong with this? Nigga mad. He feel like his boy got robbed. And he expressing himself. Like, what?
He recorded everybody.
Rakai definitely should have won that Breakout Streamer of the Year award. Because it's like, at that, bro. Rakai had way more viral clips. He had way more people in his lives. Just from that fact alone, should have made Rakai won. Because it's like, nigga, all them clips I saw, it was with Rakai. Y'all seen that clip where he and Blackboy Maps was making the song and that nigga just started dancing to the beat? That's Rakai. And y'all saw that clip as well where he was like, you good, Mud? That's Rakai. And y'all saw that meme or where they got him looking like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? That's Rakai. I haven't seen no clips from Adapt. If we actually talking numbers, stats, it should have went to Rakai. Just stats alone should have been Rakai. But it is what it is. Adapt won, and that's what it is. That's what it felt like. So nothing you can do about that, man. Nothing you can do about it. He won. But at the end of the day, we all know it should have been Rakai.
Y'all robbed my baby glitch to eat. What? 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 What you gonna say about that? You didn't rob him? So let's bro, leave me out of it, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Not only I am a fan of this streaming world shit, I'm a fan of people content, bro. I am a fan. But also, I'm a realist. I am a realist and I live in reality. I don't give a what they've done. What are you doing now? What are you doing right now? What? A lot of people have done shit. But what are they doing right now? That's doggy. My baby didn't start the party. No, it's like Lottie Lottie, baby, let's start the party. Like that's what, like when he starts streaming, that's all I hear. Lottie Lottie, baby, let's start the party. That's all I hear. I hear Lottie, Dottie, baby, let's start the party. That's all I hear. I don't hear, oh, another nigga going live. No, he's going live. He giving y'all a movie every day. Y'all wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Rakai definitely should have won that shit. Just from stats, that should have been Rakai, bro.
This was not the response I expected. Like, usually people are like, yo, let me explain it to you guys. That isn't what happened. I feel like if he was actually calm and genuinely explained the situation step by step, but just detailed the whole plot, I just can't help but feel like he's a few steps behind the curve.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how else to put it. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I could just imagine yourself sitting down and trying to have a very serious, complex conversation with someone like that. It just seems impossible.
Yeah, you can't have a conversation with that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, though. His personality, he just be yelling. Yeah, that's not the type of nigga you have a conversation with for real. But it's like, bro, I'm gonna say this again. that 45-year-old stock teacher is like, bro, if you gonna say some shit like that, you should know the repercussions. Cause it's like shit like that, you see it day to day. You see that shit in the real world. Shit like that, a nigga career is fucked. His life is over. So if you gonna say shit like that, you gotta stand on it. Don't say, oh, I don't remember. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm not certain. Oh, I was just talking to my community. Nah, nigga. You gotta be certain, bro. You gotta be certain.
Always have this aggression in his voice. I feel like even when he's calm, he sounds aggressive. So he might have just been saying shit and it just sounded worse. Like I really don't know at this point. But
yeah, shit. We don't know, man. We don't know.
He needs to get his shit together. That's how I feel.
Yeah, he needs some.
Maybe I'm wrong, but let me know what you
anger
guys
management. But yeah, man, that's the video, bro. What do y'all think about this whole situation, man? I'ma say it again. If Stock God know who said that shit, he need to come forward and say who said it, bro. Don't be acting like you don't know who said it. You was obviously talking to them face to face. So if you know who said it, nigga, you gotta stand on it. Don't act like, oh, I don't remember. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I was just talking to my community. Nah, bro, none of that. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, man. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all in the next one, man. YouTube, we out of here. Peace.